Hi, Tim here from World of Sleuths. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I last made a video. I know in my last one I was telling you that I've been having problems with the furnace in my apartment, and we thought it was fixed, but then the temperatures plummeted again and started having problems again. So we had the heater guy in here as much as we could. That was, but when it started acting up again, it ended up being that he was gone out of town. He was in Vegas, and when he got back, we pretty much gotten into the sub-zero weather, and so he'd been kept coming working on some about daily then, and finally that Thursday of that he finally got it working. But that was like last week, and during those days the main heat we had was in the living room, and so in this room I didn't have much for heat in here, so I didn't even have the computer that I filmed these videos on turned on even, so during that time. And then I figured, okay, I was going to make one over the weekend, but I was trying to finish the book, and with my health problems and stuff too, I had fallen a little bit behind. And then I was doing better at that and stuff, but I still hadn't finished the book yet. But then Sunday, not too long after my wife got home from work, she started feeling lousy. And she was off Monday, and she still wasn't feeling any better Monday. And finally I took her into immediate care, or I should say I went with her, since I haven't been able to drive for over 4 years now because of my health problems. But and from immediate care, they told her to go to the ER right away, so we went to the ER at a hospital in town, and we didn't go to immediate care till later on in the afternoon, and we were in ER for a while, and it ended up she had to have emergency surgery that night, and I didn't get home till like around 6:30 Tuesday morning. I'd been up ever since around 7:30 Monday morning, so. And then so I didn't get home till like 6:30 after 6:30 yesterday morning, and I had some phone calls to make after getting home, and other stuff to do, so but I only managed to get 2 hours of sleep during the day yesterday, so was no condition to make a video then. So today I was doing the various stuff during the days, and then I realized I still needed to make a update video. I know my title screen needs to be changed, but I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So with that said, I'll start with the books that I finished, and I haven't written any book reviews either, just with my health and everything else going on. So first of all, I did finish the full book of that Father Brown, the complete series. It's pretty much just out. It's mainly books comprised of short stories of Father Brown, and then a couple separate short stories of Father Brown. In the full book, all the Father Brown stories were short stories, and some good, some not too good. Well, anyway, I gave it a rating of 3 arrows. Uh, because of that. Because not too many of the stories are too memorable for me. Okay, then the next book I finished is Deception Point by Dan Brown. It's about, okay, NASA discovers something in the deep in some ice in ice, or like a glacier in the Arctic region, and the president flies in some scientists to verify it, or some civilian professionals, and to verify it, but that isn't actually true. This or where was NASA being straightforward with this stuff, or were they trying to pull somebody's side? There's and that's all the further I'm going to be going on that one. I haven't written a review on that one yet. Not sure whether I will with that yet either. But I rated that 4 arrows. And then on Monday I finished it while we on the when we were headed to the media care clinic. Yeah, and that's Kiss the Girls by James Patterson. It's about several girls that have gone missing, and some of them murdered in the Chapel Hills area of North Carolina, a lot of them college students. And one of them just happens to be Alex Cross's niece. See, this book's the second book in the Alex Cross series, and he goes down there to check on his daughter, and the FBI approaches him to do his own investigation down there, and just let them in on what he finds is, and they're also doing their investigation and stuff. And I really liked this book. I liked it better than the first one, and I gave it a rating of 5 arrows. That's all the books I managed to finish during that period. So what I am reading now, I'm still reading Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm 50% of the way through that. Over 50% of the way through. I've been reading that some today, and it's a nonfiction book about nonfiction. It's a nonfiction book about spy and espionage. It was the British ones from like around the mid-50s through the 70s, and it's pretty good. I'm just about through the regular chapters in that book now, and like have 2 or 3 regular chapters left, and then the appendices. Then I'm also from this Craig Kennedy, scientific detective. I'm actually reading the book that's in the public domain. That's called The Silent Bullet. I haven't made any progress on that since the last video, because I've been concentrating on getting some of those others finished. And also the next one is from 8 Tarzan novels. I'm reading Tarzan of the Apes now. All the books in that compilation are Tarzan books in the public domain. But now there's another one that's been added because of because with the copyright laws, books are that were published 1923 or before are now in the public domain. Before it was 1922 or before for like I think it's like 20 years or something like that. That's been going on. And then another one, another ebook I'm reading is Across to Bear by Vince Vogel. I haven't really made any progress on that, but I'll be working on that some this week too. And then I'm about to start a couple of physical books. First one is Jack and Joe, which is third book in the Alex Cross series. I'm trying to get that one done, and then also Cat and Mouse, which is this month's read for my Goodreads group. So I'm going to be working on getting both those done this month, and then also the next, and then also I'm reading the next story in the 4 complete novels by Robert Bernard, and the book that I'm starting on that is The Death of a Perfect Mother. Well, that's all the books I have to show you this time. Sorry about not getting too in-depth, and I don't know if I'll write any book reviews of any of the ones I finished. Actually, I told you wrong for the arrows because I was thinking of what I ended up giving them 4-star ratings for the Father Brown. I gave it 4 arrows. For Deception Point, I gave it 5 arrows, and for Kiss the Girls, I gave it 6 arrows. But I probably won't write up reviews for any of those because I'm just trying to catch up and get all these books finished this month that I'm working on now, because March is going to be a busy month. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.